everyone, good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining. In this video I'm going to be sharing part 5 of my entire colouring book collection and my completed pages. If there are any books in this video that you see that you would like a full flip through of, then please let me know down in the comments or send me a message and I will get that done for you. So without further ado, let's just jump in and get started. Okay, so the first two books that I am going to show, I will just sort of put with a little bit of a warning. They are two of the Beauty of Horror books. So if horror and, gore and all that stuff, if that's not your cup of tea, then please feel free to just forward to the next section of books. After that will be my Kirby Rosanna's books. Okay, so the first Beauty of Horror that I have is the Beauty of Horror 3. This is the Haunted Playgrounds edition, and these gorgeous books are by the fantastic Alan Robert. This was my first ever Beauty of a Horror book, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I just think these are fantastic. I think I got this book last year, I think. I have coloured a few in here. This was the first page that I coloured and I absolutely love it. The only thing I wasn't happy about was Juliana's hair, but the rest of it I love. I love how it turned out. Okay, another warning. There are clowns coming up, so please look away if you do not like creepy clowns. Okay, so this double page spread, as you can see, is a work in progress at the moment. I'm actually really excited to come back and work more on this and get these finished. Yeah, I really like the black background. I just think that looks really effective and it's making these colours on him pop. So I will, of course, continue that over onto this page as well. So that's a work in progress. And this one, I really like how this turned out. Again, I didn't do a background on it. I just liked it as it was with the bright, fun, vibrant colours. So yeah, I just kept that as is. So there's that one. So that is the Beauty of Horror 3 Haunted Playgrounds. Next I have the Beauty of Horror 4, which is the Creature Feature edition, again by the fantastic Alan Robert. I love this one. I absolutely love it. I think I've only done one page in it, but a lot, the characters in here, they are taken from sort of famous horror movies, which I just think is so fun. Yeah, these are great. This is fun. I coloured this one. I absolutely love how this turned out. The only thing that I'm kind of gutted about is the background. I tried doing the wallpaper like the wallpaper in Andy's bedroom from Toy Story, and yeah, I just don't like how the clouds turned out. But everything else, Chucky and Woody, I think, I think they're great. Absolutely love them. I'm just not pleased with the background, but you win some, you lose some. Also, when I was working in this, the pages are sort of coming apart, which I was so disappointed about, because these books are gorgeous. So I did put a little bit of washi tape there, and I did also use alcohol marker on this page, sort of down here for the bottom and for the blue background, because on the reverse was this double page spread, and this just looks like, I don't know, some sort of like wooden post, or I don't know, something. So I wasn't bothered about that. We have the sort of like the main sort of thing here. But yeah, that's the only one I've coloured in here so far, I believe. But yeah, so much fun. So much fun. I debated for quite a while about the next one, which is the it's like famous people who have passed away. Put my name there with rose gold metallic stickers. So there we go. So that is the Beauty of Horror 4. Okay, my lovelies, for those of you who don't like, you know, don't like the that sort of stuff, those books are now gone. So we're now moving into my Kirby Rosanna's collection. So I have 2 copies of Anamorphia. I bought this one to replace my original, which was ruined by the cats. But I saw this one, and I bought this second hand from a lady, really inexpensive. This is the hardback version. I do think I've coloured in here. I was so excited about these books when I first saw them, because I thought, wow, that's something so different. But then when it came to colouring them, I was really intimidated. Yeah, I coloured this one. Oops. I coloured this page here and sort of added some little stencils and some stickers, just because. But it looked, on some of the images, it looked like they were zoomed in more than what I recalled from the original book. And I just thought, you know, I'm sure, like, these are kind of scaled down a touch in the softback version. You know, for like these, for example, I know it's not really a big deal, but you know, on this octopus, there's sort of like a little bit of his head here cut off, and I was just like, was the original book really like that? I don't know. They just seemed zoomed in to me, you know, from what I remembered. In my original copy, I had coloured this, I think, all but a few things, and I had done this double page spread. And at the time, because I was quite new to adult colouring, you know, a lot of this was sort of done in fine liners and stuff, and I think there was some pencil work with my Faber-Castell Classic pencils. They were the first pencils I ever had sort of going into adult colouring, and yeah, I loved how this double page spread turned out, so I really wouldn't mind giving that a go again. But yeah, like I said, I have the soft cover because I thought some of the images in here looked zoomed in. But yeah, same book, but to be honest, they look the same in here, so you know, it must have just been my mistake. See, like, it's again, you know. So yeah, that was my mistake, but I think I have a whip in here if I remember rightly. Oh, I thought it was in this one. Maybe it's in one of the others. No, it is. I do recall it is. I think it's in the Mythomorphia book. But yeah, so that's Anamorphia by Kirby Rosanna's. And then we have Imagi Morphia by Kirby Roseanne's. I love this. I absolutely love this book. It is beautiful. So again, you know, a lot of the sort of the doodly elements and things in here. Love these snails. They look like so much fun to colour. I think I'd want to do these with Inktense. I do have a few completed pages in here. I think I have, yeah, I have this double page spread, which is a whip. Every now and again I'll sort of come back and just work on it a little bit, but for now it's a whip. So there's that one. These are two quite early colourings in my journey. So at the time I was really pleased with how my compass here had turned out. I wanted it to look like sort of like old gold, if that makes sense, sort of, you know, not quite as bright and shiny as new gold, but sort of, you know, a bit older. And then there was this one. I painted the background with acrylic paint, but because I had sort of gone over some of the lines and whatnot, I thought, oh, I'll go in and put some of these lines back in, and I used a Posca pen, and I was just like, I don't think I like it. It looks a bit too harsh. But anyway, yeah, that was one of my earlier pages as well. This double page spread was it was definitely a labour of love, and it was a whip for the longest time. But now that it's finished, you know, it's nice. It's nice to have it done. So as you can see, I was kind of very, very new to galaxy backgrounds at the time. I think this was done, it looks like Inktense pencils. So yeah, very new to galaxy backgrounds. I look at it now and I'm like, oh my goodness. But I like the airships and the green clouds and sort of all the metallic gel pens and stuff on the steampunk elements there, which I love. Just a few little odds and bods done on that one. This one, I hate spiders. I absolutely hate them. They terrify me. I am really, really arachnophobic. But for some reason, I was like, do you know, I'm gonna colour a page with a spider, and yeah, I had that one, and this one. That was for Mythomorphia one year when I was hosting that. I think that's it for this one. Oh no, swan. So I've just done the one side of this at the moment. Really like how that one turned out. A few little bits there coloured. So that is Imagi Morphia by Kirby Roseanne's, and I do have a second copy of that one that I purchased, oh my gosh, maybe 3 or 4 months ago, because some of those pages I would really like to sort of redo and see how I would colour it now compared to back then. It would just be nice to sort of to see. Okay, the next is my favourite Kirby Roseanne's book, and it is Mythomorphia. Again, my original was ruined, so there's a lot of pages in here that I had coloured in my original, which of course now I don't have, which is it's gutting, But yeah, I love this book. So this double page spread was a whip for a really long time as well, and it was a buddy colour with my beautiful friend Penny, and bless her heart, she was so incredibly patient with me. Like I said, this must have been a whip for over a year. But yeah, it was nice to finally get it done actually, and crossed off the list. So there's that one. Then I do have another double page spread in here. That's a buddy colour, and this is a buddy colour with my beautiful best friend Tess. And again, this has been a whip for the longest time. The Posca has picked up on some of this sort of magenta colour here on the mushrooms, so it's turned the Posca pink. But that's okay, I can go back in, you know, another time and give that another layer. I do have a little tube of white Winsor & Newton designer's gouache, so I may even try that on here and see how that works. But yeah, there's nothing else in here coloured, which is such a shame. Like I said, I had quite a lot coloured in my original copy. I remember the lovely Colour and Chat with Sammy doing this double page spread as a colour along on her channel. Oh my gosh, quite a long time ago, and it was just looking gorgeous, absolutely incredible. So yeah, this is you know, definitely my favourite Kirby book so far. I had him coloured in my original. I love this, absolutely love this page, but it's so intimidating. But oh, I would love to tackle that page one day. I think I had these coloured, or was it just the one side? No, I think I had both of the horses done, and I had started the background on this side in my original. This was done in my original. Yeah, beautiful pages. He's coming out with a new book soon. I think it's called Mythic World. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. So that is Mythomorphia by Kirby Rosanes. Then I have Phantomorphia. This is the is it the Norwegian version? I think this was sent to me by my beautiful friend May. But yeah, this is basically the oh my gosh, the Phantomorphia and Geomorphia together in this one. Because I know, you know, the Phantomorphia and Geomorphia here in the UK, they were sold as two separate books, and they were one-sided and a lot thinner than Kirby's regular books, shall we say. Phantomorphia and Geomorphia combined into the one book. And I've actually been really precious about this book, and I haven't coloured this one. I did colour in the Phantomorphia, like the English edition, when I had that one. Again, that was a book that has been famously ruined by our cats, but yeah, you guys know the score by now. So I haven't coloured in this one at all, but I would absolutely love to soon. I was looking at this one the other day actually, this book, and I kept coming back to this page, so maybe that's a sign. I need to keep this out and colour in it. I had coloured this one in the original. I had left the skull as is, and I had just coloured all of the butterflies, and I loved it. I had done this one. So yeah, I had done quite a few pages in the original, but yeah, absolutely beautiful. And again, just a huge, great big thank you to the gorgeous May for sending me this book quite a long time ago now, and I still treasure it. I absolutely love it. So there is that one. Then we have a Colormorphia. And this is a compilation of some of Kirby's favourite pages from his Morphia books. This was the first compilation book that that he came out with. So he's just chosen, you know, some of his favourite images from his Morphia series of books, and compiled them into this one. I love this Tutankhamun page, absolutely love it. Here we go. Yeah, so this is the one that I thought I had a whip in the Anamorphia book, but it's not. It's in this one. And this is recent. This is recent work. As you can see, it's all based with water-based marker at the moment. There are a few things, i.e. mushrooms, a couple of the leaves, you know, roses, that I've gone in and added some shading on. So that is how this is looking so far. Yeah, I started it in December. Yeah, we're now in March 22, so yeah. But it's you know, it's a slow burner, but I'm really liking it so far. I'm not sure I'll do a background because we've got a lot of colours going on, but we'll see. Love this T-Rex page. I've seen I think it's Debbie from Colour Me Stress Free. She has coloured this a few times, I believe. And oh my gosh, it is absolutely beautiful. I think I've seen this on Colouring with Kay as well on her channel. I think I may be wrong. Kay, if I'm mistaken, sweetheart, I really apologise. But I know Debbie from Colour Me Stress Free has definitely done this page twice. I think she's done it. And yeah, absolutely amazing. So I may have to look to her for some inspiration on this one, because this would definitely be out of my comfort zone. It's not something I've ever coloured. I don't think I've ever coloured a dinosaur, certainly not a realistic one like this. So yeah, I would definitely need some some hints and tips on how to tackle that. I love this steampunk cat. I just think he is like the cutest thing ever. I love him. I'm just looking at him now. He reminds me of Merlin, who we lost last week. He had all this, like, this fur here, this extra fur at the sides. It sort of looked like a mane. But yeah. Anyway, oh my gosh. So in the front of this book, we get some of Kirby's images that have been coloured by other, you know, colourists. So you get inspiration here as well, and a little bit about, you know, the colourist, what they've used on the pages. You know, we've got their recognition there, which is lovely. So it's really nice to have this, you know, these coloured pages in the front. I love this. Gorgeous bear with just the reds, yellows and oranges there. The limited palette. Fantastic. Look at that. Stunning. So that is Colormorphia by Kirby Rosanas. Oh, straighten out some of these books. Next we have Worlds Within Worlds. This is another book of Kirby's that is it's, for me, I do think it's on par with Mythomorphia regarding being my favourite. I'm just going to take a sip of my coffee. Okay, so yeah, this is Worlds Within Worlds, and I haven't coloured anywhere near enough in here, and it's a shame because this is gorgeous. This one, along with the Anamorphia, they were sent to me by the publishers for review by the lovely team at Michael O'Mara Books. So when we were doing the blog tour to promote this book, this is what I was working on, and oh my gosh, it was a whip for the longest time. I just really started doubting myself on it, but now that it's finished, I love how it came out. The background, that was a couple of layers of neon colours. I'm still not thrilled with it, but overall, you know, the trees, the trainers and everything, I love it. I absolutely love it, and you can still see the gorgeous glitter gel pen on there as well. That sparkle, and I think that might be all I've coloured in here, which is yeah, not acceptable. I need to leave this book out and colour in it. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's just, you know, some of the pages, I love them. I'm just not sure how I would, I'm not sure how I would approach them. And I think that's what sort of like, it doesn't put me, well, yeah, it kind of deters me, to be honest. It's nothing to do with the artwork. It's yeah, just me not quite figuring out how to approach certain pages. But like this, for example, I love it. Absolutely love this. And the amount of times I've looked at this and I'm like, I really, really, really want to colour it, and I'm just sort of need to figure out how to tackle it. But it's gorgeous. Look at this. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. This is another one that I have seen both Kay and Debbie do, and it is just stunning. Yeah, really gorgeous. I'm just really drawn to dinosaurs at the moment, and it's not something I've ever really, you know, been kind of interested in colouring, but I don't know, just lately I've looked at a few books as well, and I'm like, you know, but because I've whittled down my collection within the last 2 months by about 50 books, I'm trying to be a lot more selective now as to what I have in my collection. But yeah, I do think a dinosaur book may be on the cards, but I just need to find the right one. I don't know, it's just, do you know, it's like you've got an itch and you need to scratch it. Yeah, it's kind of like that for me at the moment, looking at dinosaur books. But we'll see. Anyway, I digress. I'm sorry. That was Worlds Within Worlds by Kirby Rosanes. Next, we have the incredible Fragile World, again by Kirby. This is just stunning, and for me personally, I love what this book represents as well. And this sort of showcases Kirby's artwork, but it's of animals that are endangered. So in the back of the book, we have all of the animals here listed, and you know, more information about the animals, and it lets you know sort of whether they're vulnerable, critically endangered, you know, all of that. So there's information here, and I do believe that money from the purchase of these books, I think there was like a certain percentage, it went towards yeah, David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation, which, you know, I just think that's fantastic. It really is wonderful. The beautiful Imogen from Colouring Kid, she has this as a buddy colour, and I think it's been a whip with her for quite a while as well, but oh my gosh, it is looking incredible so far. And I always love seeing, you know, sort of where Imogen is on this double page spread. Really inspiring. She's just an incredible colourist, and a really, really lovely young lady. She's a joy. She really is a ray of sunshine. But yeah, this book is gorgeous. I've only coloured the one page in here, which is, again, it's a shame, but I think because, you know, a lot of these animals are quite realistic, and I really want to do them justice. It's like, you know, these, especially the red panda, I love it, I absolutely love it, but I'm not confident colouring fair, so this really intimidates me. But I'm desperate to colour this page. I think it's stunning. These as well, they're just gorgeous. I think with the koalas, I may just do like a wash of Inktense and add maybe just a little bit of pencil shading, and then do, you know, do the leaves in the background, but have these as sort of like the focal, you know, the focal point. Look at their faces. Oh my gosh. I mean, just, it sounds maybe daft, but, you know, this picture in particular, I look at his eyes and I just, oh, it really gives me the feels. I get like a lump in my throat, because it's, you know, that these animals are endangered, and it's just, you know, I mean, come on, the look in his eyes, it's just, oh my gosh. I just think Kirby has outdone himself with this. Look at this. The gorgeous Kirsty from Kirsty Colour and Sketch, she worked on this on her channel, and oh, it looked incredible. I think she took her inspiration for colours from the front cover, and yeah, gorgeous. Yeah, see, this is one that I've come back to time and time again, this double page spread. I love it, absolutely love it. Gorgeous, aren't they? Oh my word. Yeah, stunning, absolutely stunning. So this is the page that I coloured, and I'm sure this was during live streams. And I used a little bit of I think it was white Posca, and then some stickles, I think, something sparkly there on the slime for the snails. I don't know if you can see that, but there was a few bits I sort of messed up, like the colours smudged and whatnot, and I tried hiding it with a couple of stickers. So we just have a random leaf sticker there and one here. But yeah, that was my tree frogs, and I think this was all done with watercolours, if I remember correctly, and then some pan pastel for the background. But yeah, that's my tree frog page. Yeah, this is another one. I would love to tackle this. And I have in my mind how I would want this to look. It's just getting that vision onto paper. You know, I know how I want it to look. I just need to figure it out. But yeah, I have a I have a sketchbook now, so maybe I can just sort of experiment in there and see what works and what doesn't before I try putting it onto that gorgeous page. But yeah, that is Fragile World by Kirby Rosanas. Next, oh my gosh, these books, love them. This is Drommenwanger by Tomislav Tomic, and absolutely stunning. The paper in these books are gorgeous. This was a whip for the longest time, but I am so happy now that it is done, and I love how it turned out. And a lot of that was just fine liners and pencils, and then of course there's like a metallic silver there with a fish, the little fish, and some watercolours. I'm not sure what it was for the background, with a little bit of pencil shading there as well, but detailed. Oh my gosh, yes. But I love it. I absolutely love it. And these are books that I am really tempted to get second copies of, just because I would, you know, a lot of these images, I would love to colour them more than once. But I think before I do that, I need to work in it more. But just look at the artwork. It is breathtaking. It really is. Gorgeous. So this is the double page spread that I have completed. If I just... And this was a whip again for maybe a year and a half, 2 years. I started this page when I received my Caran d'Ache Pablo pencils as a gift from the beautiful Melody, bless her heart. You guys know what I'm like when I receive happy mail. I get really emotional. And the thing is, they were just such a big gift and so incredibly generous. I was an emotional wreck. I really was. So yeah, I used the Pablo pencils for the mushrooms and, you know, all of this good stuff. And then I went in with my Inktense pencils for the ground. And I had started watercolouring the background in a blue colour, and it just wasn't working, and I tried changing it up, and yeah, there was a few things that I tried and I was just like, I'm making this worse. So in the end, I went in with a black Posca, coloured the background, and that was it. The page was finally done. So yeah, I'm still to this day ridiculously proud of this, and I look at it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I coloured that. There's a few things that I would maybe tweak now, but yeah, overall I'm still really proud of myself with these pages. So there's that. Beautiful. Look at this. Oh my word. Love this. Absolutely love that. I think of, you know, all of my colouring books, my entire collection, this would have to be up there, I think, in my top 10 to 15 favourite ever pages. This one is just breathtaking. I mean, all of the pages are, but this one just, oh, I love it. Polar bear, owl, two of my favourite animals. Owls are my favourite. Polar bears are my second. So, yeah, what is not to love? Look at this. Oh, I need to colour in this. Yeah, I'm saying this with every video and nearly every book, aren't I? I need to colour in this soon. Yeah, okay, Kate. This one, yeah, really like how that turned out. And this one, not so thrilled about this now, but at the time I liked it. So yeah, that is Dramenwanger by Tomislav Tomic. Then we have Sprukkespos, again by Tomislav Tomic. I've probably pronounced that wrong, and I've tried being fancy, and yeah, I've fallen flat on my face. I know, but hey, you know, you can't blame a girl for trying. Let's see, I think I've just coloured the one in here. Yes, this one. The beautiful Shalene from Shalene's Creativity Room, she was working on this on her channel, and I was like, oh, I have that book, and that page is gorgeous. So yeah, I was colouring along, and love how that turned out. The glitter on the fairy's wings has kind of faded now, but it was there at one point. It was there. But yeah, that's all I've coloured in this one. So these are mostly single-sided in this one, and that was a gift from my beautiful friend Penny. Okay, right, we're nearly at like 44 minutes. I'm talking too much in this video. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's try and speed this up a little bit. So the next is Millie Marotter's Wildlife Wonders. This is a really thick book. This is a really thick book. I think I've done a few in here. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I used to be so intimidated by these books. The first book of hers that I ever owned was Animal Kingdom, and I loved it, but it really, really intimidated me, and I no longer have that in my collection, and I kind of regret it because, yeah, I love these. But this, The Wildlife Wonders, this is a compilation book of Millie's, and it has, again, like Kirby's book, some of her favourite images from the books she had created up until this point. So we do have images from Animal Kingdom in here, and is it Tropical Wonderland, I think was the second one. This was a buddy colour. So love how that turned out, and I still, even now, I really like that page. So pretty. This one, this was done all in fine liners and Crayola Super Tips with a little bit of glitter gel pen. There. And this is a whip. That's been a whip for ages. I need to come back and work on that one. So that is Wildlife Wonders. And the other Millie Marrotter book that I have is Secrets of the Sea, and this was a recent gift from the beautiful Dawn. Don't think I've started colouring in this one yet. Did I? Oh my gosh. I think I might have. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I did colour in here. This one. And that was done with fine liners as well, and a little bit of gold uni metallic paint marker. So there's that one. Then I have Debbie McCombie's Very Merry Christmas colouring book. This was a gift from my beautiful friend Pat, and it is gorgeous. This was a recent gift, so I haven't coloured in this one yet, but I do plan on it. There's some gorgeous, see, I love that. Absolutely love it. The pages in this are simply stunning, and they are single-sided. They do have the writing on the back, but if you're not worried about that, then you know, you could use alcohol markers if you wanted to. But yeah, really, really lovely. That's beautiful. I love that. And this paper is really, really lovely quality, so I think this would handle water mediums well as well. I'll have to try it out and see. I love this. Oh, I absolutely love that. That's so gorgeous. So that is Debbie McCombie's Very Merry Christmas colouring book. Then we have The Magical City by Lizzie Mary Cullen. This is so beautiful, and I love her quirky style and the way she sort of twists, you know, like buildings and scenery and stuff. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Again, a book that I haven't coloured in anywhere near enough. I do have a whip in here. I'm following along with Peter Hewitt's colour along and tutorial with the ink tints. This one. So this is what I'm following along with. That one. I love it. Yeah, I like how that's turning out at the moment. And then I coloured the Sherlock Holmes page in here. This one. And that was back in November 2018. So that was like over 3 years ago. And even though, yeah, I quite like it. I like it. So that was, it looks like fine liners, coloured pencil, and some ink tints by the looks of it, and some white Posca for highlights, or white gel pen. So there is that one. I have the Mouse Guard colouring book by David Peterson. The artwork in this is stunning. It does have a lot of black sketchy line art, which I just find makes it, it's very it's just really enchanting. I love it. I absolutely love it. The paper is incredible. So as you can see, it's quite heavy on, you know, the black line art and shading and things. But honestly, you put a bit of ink tints on these and they just come to life. They're stunning. I have coloured in here. I've got a double page spread whip that's been a whip for ages, and it's just, I don't know, it looks a bit too, I've put too much grey on it, and I just, yeah, I don't like it too much, to be honest. Okay, so I've coloured this one. This was done with Crayola Super Tips, a bit of pencil, some metallic gold, and a little bit of white highlights on there, on the mushrooms and things, and little dots, little stars there that I added in the sky. Yeah, this one. So this is Crayola Super Tips some coloured pencils, some fine liners and some ink tents so far. So that's my double page spread whip. I like the wood that I've done, you know, with the ink tents and things. I really like that. I love how this page is turning out. This I'm, yeah, not so keen on. But yeah, I'd like to get those done. So that is the Mouse Guard colouring book. Then I have Fairy Tales by Emily Lyderhall Oberg. Beautiful book, gorgeous paper, really, really pretty and whimsical images. Line work is gorgeous and clear. That's been a whip for ages. I was working on it a little while back, but yeah, I need to come back and finish that one. This one, that was for the Colourversary in 2018. I think that's it. Yeah. So that is Fairy Tales. And next by Emily Lyderhall Oberg, I have Sagor och Sagna. Gorgeous, gorgeous book. Is that a... I've just flagged a page, but it's not a whip, so I can take that out. Coloured this one. Coloured a few in here. That one. I added my kids' names there. This one. So that is Sagor och Sagna, absolutely stunning. Okay, and then the next three are new to me books. So we have Gartengluck by, I think this is Ursula Schwab. Yes. And I'm loving her books and artwork at the moment. I'm loving them. Her style is very much sort of like it gives me kind of Rita Berman vibes a little bit, you know. I just, yeah, love it, absolutely love it. So gorgeous. They're single-sided, which is great. There's one that I've coloured in one of these so far. I'm not sure which one. And then we've got Nature Shutter. This is by Ursula Schwab and Natasha Pitts and Helga Altmaier. So we have 3 different artists work in here, which is lovely. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, beautiful. Sea turtles. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah, lots and lots of amazing artwork in here. They're truly beautiful. And then we have Vogelgeflüster. This one is by Ursula Schwab, and these are in the Colourful World collection. Truly, truly gorgeous. Yeah, okay, so this is the book that I have coloured in. Now, these are glue bound, so this happens. Yeah, it's frustrating, but you know, I try and keep them together as best I can. So this is the first page that I have coloured in this one, and I love it. So there's that one. Yeah, gorgeous. So that is it, my lovelies. That is my colouring book collection and completed pages part 5. I've got one more cubby in this little book unit, and then we've just got a couple shelves and a container to do, and then some of my big, like my larger Disney books. So we're getting there, guys. We are getting there. We're making progress. I really hope that you have enjoyed this video. As I said at the beginning, if there are any books that you would like a full flip through of, let me know either in the comments or drop me a message, and I will make a note and get that done for you as soon as I possibly can. So thank you so much for joining and for being so patient with me. This has been quite a long one, hasn't it? So yeah, thank you all so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.